Hi, this video is intended to help you guys get started using Microsoft Excel and to give you some instructions on how to put your Excel assignments into a Word document and save it as a PDF. I'm kind of just playing around with this, but what you need to do every time that you launch Excel is you will need, first of all, before you launch Excel, to launch PHStat. So I'm going to where I know I have it on my computer, and you can save it on your USB drive, which is what I have, or you can save it on your desktop, does not matter. And I have PHStat right here, and here is the launch. So once I click on this, Excel opens up, and you're always going to see this notice that says it's identified a security notice, and just enable macros. Macros are what make PHStat work. What we want to do is we want to look at a couple of, I'm going to find a problem this is from chapter 2, section 2.3, and we are just going to walk through how you create a Pareto chart. So I'm looking at problem 25, and I want the data stored in file. Do not know what this is. Okay, well, it's doing something. Anyway, I want the data in a file called open other workbooks. I want to open a workbook, and sorry, this is a new computer this semester, and everything is in odd places. I've already downloaded, I think I went over that in another video, your Excel data workbooks, and it's called Cell Phone Activity. You can kind of follow along if you need to work through this yourself. Okay, CE, cell phone activity, there it is. And this is the data that they use to create the Pareto chart. And you'll see this data is also in the book. So once you're there, you will notice that you're in Excel, you've got your data file open. PHStat is here. It is an add-in, and you can see, looking at PHStat, it tells you everything it can do. I am assuming you can do maybe under data preparation. No. Well, anyway, it's not going to do charts for you. So what you need to do a chart is go to the Insert menu, and here are charts. This is the whole chart area in here, and it just asks what kind of chart you want, and it's got some suggestions here. I'm thinking that what we want is a bar chart. So here it is. I'm just going to create the simplest one, and under more chart types, okay, select the cells. I guess I didn't do that. Anyway, I'm going to select the cells, and then I'm going to go to the chart type, and under more chart types, somewhere I think there's a pivot chart in here. You're going to have to kind of look around, I think, to find them. But anyway, I'm just going to do a column, just a bar chart, and here it is, and it'll show you a little preview, and you can have it do in different ways. So you're going to create this chart. So I'm going to say OK, and it's going to put the chart that we just created. I didn't rearrange any of the data. In a Pareto chart, you'd want to group the data by the order, but I didn't rearrange it. I'm just trying to show you how to do this. So here it is. It's created. You put it on the sheet with the data. You're just going to right-click on the chart, and you're going to hit on Copy. And once you've copied it, you can then open up Microsoft Word, and you're going to create all your documents. I just created a blank document, and I usually go down a couple of lines and go back up, and I don't like lots of spacing in mine, and I also like Times New Roman. If I can find it here. Of course, it's a brand new computer, and I haven't used it, so it doesn't remember how to do anything. I use Times New Roman all the time. It should be down under the T's as opposed to the and 11 font is fine, and I'm going to go back, and it should remember it. Anyway, so I'm just going to go down a couple of lines, and you would type in assignment and whatever you wanted to type in about it, and then right-click on with your mouse, and then paste this thing as a picture, the very last one. So you can paste a number of different ways. You paste as text. I mean, you can link it to the document. So if you make changes, it changes, but picture's the easiest. So there's your document. The good thing about this is you can resize it. You can make it fit. Don't make it so small I can't see it. I would probably prefer that you did your charts about like that so I can see it easily. And you would just type in, this is, assignment 1, and, there's your first chart. Another thing, let me just pick one more file, and we'll do one more in here, but again, I need to see the actual output from Excel. So back to Excel, if I look at on page 61, this is later in chapter 2, movie revenues, I would go to File, and I would open the file called Movie Revenues. There we are. Open that, and this is going to help you be used to create a time series plot. So it's looking at the revenues over a time period, and you again just select your data. You probably want to select the title too. Go to, I would prefer you go to PHStat, and under, oh no, I'm not going to go to PHStat, sorry. Go to Insert again, and this goes our charts. Our time series charts, I think would be here a scatter chart, and there it is. Just pick the easiest one, and there's your chart with revenues. You can do all kinds of things to pretty it up. So if you select one of these, you can add a trend line, and you can make it automatically is going to do linear, so it'll draw a trend line through there, and you can have it display the equation, display the R square. It puts all kinds of things in here. So I've prettied it up. Again, I just move to the edge, right click, copy, back to Word, and paste it. Again, picture. Okay? And there I've got my 2 charts, and assuming you wanted to send this to me, you would do a File and Save As. I'm going to save this as, I'm just going to save this right on my desktop as assignment 1. I'm going to save it, and then I'm going to do, again, once you get it saved on your computer, whatever file name you want, go back and do a Save As and browse. It'll take you back to the same, wherever you put it at. It'll have the same name. It says Word document, but you're going to scroll down till you get to PDF, and you're going to say Save. And this saves it as PDF, which means when you email me your assignment, I can open it up, and I don't have to open it with an application, which I'm not allowed to do because that's unsafe. So anyway, there's your assignment, and you can see what it looks like. It shows it in the actual PDF format. Then you would want to, as you're ready to turn in your assignment, you want to send me an email, and I will send myself an email. I'm going back to my mail. You would go to New Message, and you probably should send these from Blackboard, I think. Let me go see if I can figure out how to send one from Blackboard. So communication, I guess it's email in here somewhere. I like to send mail. Okay, so send mail, and you're going to send it to all instructor users, and that's me, so it should come up, and you'll just type in assignment 1, and if you can, I see why this doesn't happen now. Okay, so if you send it this way and you work in a group, I don't see any way it's going to let you, short of when you go down here, it's got from, so it just knows me, But please, in your email, just tell me this is assignment assignment 1 for John Smith, Sarah Robbins, and myself. And then you're going to attach a file, and you would choose the file, and you would go back to the desktop where I think I saved assignment 1 as PDF, and you would attach it, open, and then submit it. Okay? And I should get the email in my email. And as a matter of fact, we'll check it, just make sure it came. So here's an email from myself to myself with the attached file, and you'll see it comes through as PDF. If I want to look at it, then I can just look at it from here without having to download it, which, again, I don't want to download these things. Anyway, hope this helps as you kind of work your way through the assignments. Thank you.